Hi, I'm Wendy Arlint, and I'm going to demonstrate Zemlin's parameters of normal vocal quality. And the measurement I'm going to measure today is pitch. And pitch will be used as a measurement for the normal voice because it can be flexible, and it should be flexible in conversation between 2.5 to 3 octaves for males and females. Pitch is also a great way to measure a vocal disquality, for example, such as dysphonia. And dysphonia is a generic term to say that someone may have a monotone voice or their intensity levels are flat. And this is something that we can see with patients or clients, who may have Parkinson's disease, or they might have vocal fold paralysis. And it's a great way to get the correct information to explain to somebody that they do have a problem going on inside their vocal folds, because you cannot see it unless you do some type of electroanalysis. But this is another great way, an easy way to measure that. So I'm going to show how to measure pitch using Praat. And I'm going to open up Praat here. You're not going to see me anymore. Okay, and I'm going to do two different samples. I'm going to do one with a normal sample of what we would hear and show how the pitch would look on that. And then the second sample is going to be my best replication of someone with dysphonia, and it should show us a flat line of pitch. So I'm going to record my first sample here. I'm going to call this pitch 1. The world is big. Then I have to save it to be able to see the analysis of it. And then I go here to my sound pitch, and to be able to open up my spectrogram, I'm going to view and edit, and it'll demonstrate for me my spectrogram. Now here's my spectrogram right here. Okay, and you can see the world, my big vowel, world is big, and I should drop naturally because it's the end of my statement, and that's going to show me what the flexibility is in my voice. And if I were to look at this, I would see the natural up and down of the pitch. Now if my pitch weren't showing on here, because sometimes it might, I would just go up here and say show pitch. Really easy. I could also measure my intensity, which would be interesting if I were looking for someone with dysphonia. And the lines here would be showing my frequency of intensity. The world is big, and how that changes there, and the decibels between the two. And that's very interesting as well. But today I'm focusing just on pitch. Now I'm going to show you my sample 2 and compare the two results. Go to my sound recorder again, and I'm going to title this one pitch 2. The world is big. And that is not perfect because I don't have dysphonia, but it's the best I can do, because it was very difficult as I was practicing this to get a monotone sample. And I just didn't realize, wow, that's really hard, because I don't have dysphonia, so I'm not naturally going to do that, but I tried really hard to give a good sample of what that might look like. So if I had someone available that had dysphonia, I would totally use them for this example, but I don't. Now, I did pretty good. I mean, I'm trying to keep my intensity levels lower. You know, they're way low. Talk like that, it would be very hard to listen to me because it was monotone. Now, if we compare the two results, we do see that the pitch variation here is within normal parameters. It is moving at different levels, and that indicates to me that it's someone with a healthy voice. And this is a short sample as well. If I had a longer sample, I would have a better idea. But it's just one short little clip. And here I have the pitch staying here at about the same level, exactly the same level. I did better than I expected. And that is how I would demonstrate that. Now, an interpretation of this result is, like I said, this is a healthy voice. This would be someone with dysphonia. And it would be somewhat like that. I'm sure it's not exactly, but it's characteristic of what it would look like. And I think these results of this dysphonia might be not in the normal limits of someone with dysphonia, but it would be similar to. And it would give me an indication if they were having difficulties, like someone who might have, Parkinson's disease, as I described earlier. They're going to have lower intensity levels, and they might have lower, variations in their pitch, which should give me a great indication that they are having troubles with their speech. And what I could do from there is, let's say I would use LSVT Loud program if I were certified in that program. But this is just a great example of how Praat can be used and the amazing qualities this program has for speech-language pathologists in doing work and research. And so I thank you for watching.